He was the king of hip-hop, a billionaire mogul, fashion icon, and music legend. But behind the bright lights and platinum records, a darker truth may have been hiding. Now, federal agents are involved, homes raided, accusations flying, careers collapsing. This is the story of Sean Diddy Combs and how it all came crashing down. Chapter 1. The Empire Diddy Built. Sean Combs, known as Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, and Just Diddy, rose from Harlem streets to music royalty. In the 90s, he founded Bad Boy Records and launched the career of the Notorious B.I.G. He wasn't just a producer, he was a brand. Clothing lines like Sean John, vodka companies, reality shows, even cable networks. By the 2010s, Diddy wasn't just a rapper, he was a billionaire, a cultural force. But behind the flash and fame, whispers were growing louder, and they weren't about music. Chapter 2. The First Lawsuit, Cassie Ventura. In November 2023, the first major crack in the image came. Singer Cassie Ventura, Diddy's longtime partner, filed a lawsuit accusing him of years of abuse, rape, physical violence, and coercive control. The lawsuit sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. But before it could go to court, it was settled in less than 24 hours. That quick resolution didn't calm things down. Instead, it opened the floodgates. Over the next few weeks, multiple lawsuits were filed by other alleged victims. Each one painted a disturbing picture: drugs, trafficking, violence, intimidation. Chapter 3. The federal raids. Then came the moment no one saw coming. On March 25, 2024, Homeland Security agents raided two of Diddy's homes, one in Los Angeles, the other in Miami. It was a full-scale federal operation: helicopters, armored vehicles, and tactical units. Inside, authorities were reportedly looking for evidence tied to sex trafficking and illegal drugs. The investigation had gone federal, and now it wasn't just civil court, it was criminal. Chapter 4. Brendan Paul and the drug allegations during the Miami raid. Authorities arrested Brendan Paul, a former basketball player and close associate of Diddy. Paul was charged with trafficking cocaine and marijuana and was allegedly acting as a drug mule for Diddy, procuring and delivering drugs and firearms. These charges gave investigators leverage and suggested this was part of a larger operation. Paul has since pleaded not guilty, but the prosecution claims they have messages, witness testimony, and video evidence connecting him directly to the crimes. Chapter 5. The Courtroom Battle. May to June 2025. In May 2025, the federal trial began in New York with Diddy as the central figure. Multiple women testified, some behind closed doors, sharing graphic accounts of abuse, coercion, and drug-fueled assaults at Diddy's properties. The courtroom saw disturbing video footage, including what prosecutors described as freak-off parties involving intoxicated or non-consenting individuals. Text messages were also shown, including exchanges between Diddy and victims, some of which suggested pressure, manipulation, and control. Diddy's defense maintains everything was consensual and that he is being targeted by former associates looking for money or revenge. Chapter 6. Leaks, juror trouble, and the judge's warning the trial hasn't been smooth. One juror was dismissed for lying about his residency. Another is under review for discussing the case outside court. Even worse, sealed court information was leaked to the press, leading to a scathing warning from Judge Subramanian. He told both legal teams they could face criminal contempt if it happened again. Behind the scenes, tensions are growing, and the judge wants the trial cleaned up fast. Chapter 7. Where things stand now today. As of June 17th, the prosecution is wrapping up its case. They presented weeks of testimony, videos, and messages. The defense is expected to present a very short case, perhaps only a few days. And sources say Diddy is unlikely to testify in his own defense. If the current pace continues, jury deliberations could begin as early as next week. And then we wait. This is one of the most high-profile celebrity trials of the decade. Not just because of who Diddy is, but because of what it reveals about power, control, and silence in the entertainment industry. Is this the fall of a mogul, or the rise of accountability in an industry long plagued by darkness behind the fame? We'll find out soon